ginger man from the block. I keep my product good. The people come and cop. The streets is on lock. The haters in shock. My parties always rock. That's why I'm about to pop. Come on and taste my cookies. Eat it until you're full. Wrap yourself a whole bag. Take it to your school. Enjoy it all. Have a ball. That's the golden rule. All the little kids, they love me. They think I'm cool. I keep my shine on, cause I keep my grind long. So turn on when you're ready. Every time you hear my song, I represent them bread makers up in my crew. I'm so fresh, so clean from my hat to my shoe.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot plate. Yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. So excited, man. I came to entertain. I'm on top of my game. The man bringing pain. I'm the man in the lane. That's all about is change. I ain't changed in this thing, homie. I'm still the same. I'm out the whole way. The world so deep and dark. From no clothes to videos on 106 and Park. Since my humble start, I'm mastering my art. I'm getting good like groceries up in the shopping cart. I roll up in my hood. They keep me feeling good. I represent for them and the misunderstood. I came here to do my thing like a player would. I'm that little bitty train that always do me good. I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot plate. Yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. My show, Joe. I do my solo. I've been running this game since I didn't turn pro. My swag is on whoa. The people want more. They get a taste of my cookies, I make them say, oh. I keep my rhymes real, something that you can feel. Not a whole pack of lies that can't pay my bills. I'm here to scrap a meal. Yeah, you know the drill. I keep them coming back like Evander Holyfield. I got my cakes pumping in the streets and in the hood. My products making sales like I always knew they would. My second in the wood. I'm doing it like I should. I keep my pockets filled up and it's all good.
The Chicago nigga.
I'm a gingerbread man. Here I come. I got a sweet hot plate. Yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
Chicago nigga.
I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot plate. Yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? What's going on? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Y'all already know. Cut that ish, Real Talk Sports, to my sister and my other sister, Sister Tony, with Court Vision with So Pretty Tony, and my little brother the Ball. Hey, y'all, listen. We got a good show tonight. We got a good ass show tonight. See, the thing is that every subject gotta have a predicate, right? Like Ice Cube says, you know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is this. It's a lot of stuff going on throughout the highways and byways of the WNBA. So much drama, people not getting signed, you know what I'm saying? People falling out in their relationships, getting questions, you know what I'm saying? Like Megan Thee Stallion on stage, you know, crying in the middle of a big, you know, New York showcase, you know what I'm saying, on Broadway. You know what I'm saying? It's like you then Paige, you know, Paige told y'all, she said, I'm gonna say this once. and I ain't gonna say this shit again. And if you come fucking with me, it's gonna be your ass. I'm just saying, she just said, y'all asked me that question again.
Who the fuck you think you fucking with?
And I'm just saying, Paige on business. She's standing on business. She don't care nothing about what you talking about. It is what it is. This is my sour sap, y'all. So you should be knowing about sour sap, what sour sap does. Go read about what sour sap does for the body. Now, I will say, Tina Charles do not have a job. Right now, one of the great players of the WNBA, absolutely a historian, Tina Charles do not have a job, chat. What do we do with everything going on? Then we got, you know what I mean, one of the biggest names in Wnba, she got waived. It's like, what in the hell is going on in the highways and byways of the WNBA? Tasha Cloud still don't have a job. This is another day that went by. Nobody called Tasha Cloud. Nobody asked if she wanted to play for them. Nobody. I mean, nobody. Like the little girl said when her sister was ratting to go, you know what I mean, fight those girls. She say, we ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody. We ain't got nobody. They gonna kick our ass. I'm just saying, this is incredible. This is incredible, chat. Like, I can't believe that nobody has signed Tina Charles. Nobody has signed Natasha Cloud. Meanwhile, they waving everybody in the WNBA. I'm just meanwhile, everybody getting waved in the WNBA. I'm just saying, damn. Let me go and look at the news, the WNBA news. I'm gonna pull that up for y'all. Man, Wnba from Texas gets waived today, chat. Unbelievable. Wnba gets waived, and we can't even, I mean, I can't even fathom that. Wasn't she the most aggressive bid outside of Lauren Betts in the whole entire tourney? Didn't she have a good showing? You know what I'm saying? Didn't she have a great showing in the bracket games? I mean, Wnba, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, said they say. You know, a lot of people said she was too big. A lot of people say, you know, she can't run with the rest of the girls, and the WNBA is too fast for her, and she won't never make it. Things like that, right? You know, her, and of course, you know, I refer to what Keisha was saying about, you know, what's my girl over there that left Iowa? Audi Crooks. You know what I'm saying? Keisha was saying, man, bro, Claude, if Audi Crooks don't lose no weight, she gonna be one of the big names to be waived. You know what I'm saying? If she don't get fit, if that ain't gonna work. This with little girls, she playing with little girls. Them grown ass women ain't gonna take that. Well, Keisha, your theory was probably right. because Old Acre is a damn near a replica of what Ollie Crooks, but you know, of course, Ollie Crooks is more of a scoring machine, but Old Acre was a, you know, a good prospect for Dallas. I mean, she's 6'5", but you know, she got picked up by Connecticut. Me, meanwhile, hey, meanwhile, meanwhile, Tina Charles ain't got no damn job. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, God damn. Meanwhile, one of the greatest players in basketball ain't got no damn job. That's diabolical, chat. That is diabolical. I want to do some maintenance real quick. I want to say hello to my family that's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I seen you, Sister Tierra. Hey, my beautiful sister. Reese, I seen you. Brother Brian Lewis, my brother, I missed you yesterday. Hey, I see you, AC Chi-Town Calvin. I see you, brother King. I see you, King Noah. Not for the week. Max, welcome back, Max. You already know this part of your family. Van, what's happening? Jabari, Dennis, Miss D is in here. My brother MSLA, man, I love you, man, for supporting and being a part of this show, man, and keeping your brother up with everything. Kevin's, what's happening? She wins. I see you, baby niece. Don't get no damn whooping tonight. You know, I got my belt out. Wody Mac, Sister Alyssa B. I see y'all up in the building, man. I just want to do some maintenance. My baby sister, the baby troll, my baby troll and little beautiful, my beautiful baby sister. I see you, ADP, you know, up in the building. You know what I'm saying? The great benefactor. I appreciate you and love you, boy. You've been supporting me, you know what I'm saying, really, really good and being consistent. And I'm grateful for you to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for y'all to be here in the audience. It's 60 people already in here. I see my baby sister, that's beautiful. I see my beautiful Bernadette, who got that beautiful article in the Forbes. You know what I'm saying? She does so much for me. She does so much for me. You know what I mean? ADP does so much for me, and she wins. She wins be giving me so much damn information. I be like, oh shit, okay, that's when that happened. Oh shit. She wins be in AC Chi-Town Calvin and Brother Van. All y'all be keeping me in MSL. Y'all be keeping me up the part. And I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Y'all second to none. Second to none. So y'all, we gonna pull up the graph. It's diabolical, y'all. It's diabolical. We're gonna pull the graph up. So these are the transactions that has taken place up to so far right now. All right. So we're gonna do it as far as the 21st, right? In the last few days, they've been seeing who they wanted to keep and who they wanted to get rid of. Bailey Morpin was waived by Golden State Valkyries. Cheyenne Sellers, not the Golden State Valkyries this time. It was the Dallas Wings. Cheyenne Sellers got waived. Grace Sullivan was waived by Dallas on the 22nd. The 26th, Lazira Spielman was waived by Dallas. I knew this was going to happen, y'all. Let's talk about it. Lazaria Spearman from Texas. She is very athletic, but she just can't put points together. I'm serious. She very athletic. She got a frame. She got the build. You would be like, damn, she'll be out there, you know, dominating or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Michaela Timpson. But no. Lazaria she can't score. I ain't talking about a game. I'm just telling y'all the facts. I knew that this was going to happen. Her, I'm not surprised that she got waived. But who I am surprised is Oeka. I am surprised that Kayla Oeka got, but I'm not really surprised because you know what? Dallas had a lot of bigs, so they could, you know, they sent her on off to Connecticut. I get it. But I was surprised about that. Maya Hollinshed was waived by Washington Mystics. I ain't surprised. Kamara McDaniels was waived by the Washington Mystics. I was not surprised. Again, I was not surprised. The Connecticut Suns exercised their option for Aaliyah Edwards. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Paige Robinson was waived by the Atlanta Dream. I knew that was gonna happen. Shia Richards signed to a training camp contract with the New York Liberty. I don't know what the hell New York is doing. They done lost the game. This was just preseason, New York. But Wody, I told your ass that size don't mean nothing. Now you got to see how Raven was chewing their ass up, spitting them out, chewing them up, spitting, and then Kimbrough was over there lighting their ass up. Walker Kimbrough was killing them. Seriously, like a clinic. And I know you're gonna be like, oh, bro, Glove, it's third. Well, they second and third string. Raven was out there with the first team, though. You saw what happened. Chicago Sky exercises their option with Rickea Jackson. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm excited. I am excited about what they did here. I'm excited that they retained her and had her for, went into that fourth year option. I am glad that Rickea Jackson is with Chicago. Y'all gonna be surprised to see what Rickea got. Rickea going to the she got snubbed last year. This year she's gonna be an all-star. Book it. I don't care who hating. Whoever hating, you just hate. Go on and hate. You can hate watch. But Rickea Jackson finna be an all-star this year. Book it. Nafisha Kaya said that she gonna be an all-star because of the progress that Unrivaled has been producing. And her husband said that it's gonna be at least 50 to 60% of the people that played in Unrivaled will be all-stars or close, or their game will be at an ultimate level. And then last year, y'all know that 93% of the Unrivaled players last year, their percentage was high. Let me see. So I can put it up. I know T. Camilla be calling me to the copy, so let me get it right. What was the percentage of games elevated for those who participated in the 2025 Unrivaled season? It says, based on the Unrivaled season, 100% of the games, 42, were elevated. 100% of 42 total games that everyone played elevated in some sort. It says 72 by 49 on that court. The game is quicker and better. Additionally, 38% of the players in the league experienced an elevation in their personal performance and metrics and recording career highs, like Azare Stevens with the LA Sparks. It says the inaugural season featured 42 games, the 1v1, and of course the performance boosted more than the quarter of people that the WNBA boosts every year. So now there you go, check. So have it that. have it that. So now, oh, shut up. She wins. You be glazing. You be glazing. You be glazing. So I'm gonna glaze. I told y'all I'm gonna glaze. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna glaze. I don't care. Nanny nanny boo boo. Sky. The Sky, another good move I like. The Sky received a option for JC Shelton. I like that. She could probably fit in the jail in because I like the way that JC Shelton was running the point. I do. It seemed more organized. She came right in after Skylar. I think JC Shelton looked good. She wasn't turning the ball over. She has security with the ball. She didn't look like goofy ass Rachel Banner. I'll tell you that. And she didn't look like fucking Uzon. And she looked better. She looked better than what Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse couldn't even fucking dribble, y'all. I was taken back. I was like, Kia Nurse. Oh shit! I said for her to come here. Good Lord. I was wrong. It says Chicago Sky exercise their option with Camila Cardoso. I agree with that. Strategic move. By them doing that, they later on you heard the news that Atlanta Dream exercised their option with Angel Reese. That was a big move. That was a great move to do. I hope all four of these ladies get the money that they deserve. I really do. I really do. Rakia, JC Sheldon, Camilla, and Angel. I want them to get the money that they supposed to get because they already, you know what I mean? After this will happen on the 27th, y'all know what Indiana did on the 28th. I ain't got to tell y'all. Y'all know what Indiana did on the 28th. I mean, it's elementary. Sydney Crooks was waived by the Chicago Sky. Let me see which one was that. Was Sydney Crooks. Sydney Crooks from the Chicago Sky. Oh man. Oh yeah. Sydney Crooks. She was a pretty lady, but she wasn't gonna make it, man. No, Sydney Crooks ain't make it, man. Nah, she. Yeah, Sydney Crooks didn't make it, y'all. I knew that was gonna happen. It's too many of those. We ain't need no threes. We got enough threes. Marion Johannes signed a training camp contract with the New York Liberty. I just don't know, Wody Mac. See, they panicking. They panicking, Wody Mac. They bringing in more people. They bringing in more and more people, Wody Mac. They panicking because I told your butt, big don't mean nothing. I told you, big don't mean anything. It don't mean nothing. It's just that you do have size. That's cool. But if you big, you can't out-rebound the other team. If you big, your defensive steals ain't more than the other team. The turnover ratio ain't better than the other team. Then that don't mean nothing. Because you big, that means you just big for nothing. And I told y'all what was going to happen. I told y'all what's going to happen. Indiana got that ass. Raven Johnson looks so good. And she 5'9". Anyway, so kudos to me. I was right. Wody Mac was wrong. And I'm the best. And he just in distress because he's a younger brother. Okay. Indiana Fever exercised their option with Caitlin Clark. I knew that was going to happen because guess what? They was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. JC Sheldon got an option. Wait, Camilla and Rakia and Angel. So they had to go follow up. Copycats. Y'all some copycats. Our people got signed first. And then they decided to do that. So I don't care. I said it. And they was late to the ride. That showed them. I mean, if Caitlin was the GOAT, right? I'm just saying, shouldn't she have been the first one signed out of everybody? I don't know. I'm just being a little messy. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Brian. She just had to do what she doing. Yeah, I don't know. She ain't no damn GOAT, though. Anyway, Kayla Oaker, I could disagree with my baby niece. Baby niece, that girl ain't no GOAT. She shot 1 for 5, 2 for 10. ADP, I'm finna show them ADP. ADP was being messy. ADP. Chat, ADP was being messy, chat. It wasn't me. I don't want y'all to think it was me. It wasn't me, okay? Okay? I don't want to. Hold on. All right, yeah. Okay. Oh, no. I did not do this. ADP did this. ADP, you better stop. You better stop picking on. You call me a doctor. ADP did this. I ain't even do this. This was a. Goat my ass. Meanwhile, Kennedy Carter looking so dominant. Meanwhile, Kennedy Carter looking good. Meanwhile, I know y'all. Bro, Cloud, you is just messy. I'm saying, hey, they could come for me. They could come for me. This is the fact. See, facts over feelings. We going facts over feelings. She did not look good. Raven outshined her. And Walker Kimbrough. Walker Kimbrough outshined her too because she had 8 points. And we know what Kelsey Mitchell, Walker Kimbrough had 18 points. Her and Kelsey Mitchell had the same points. I'm just saying, it's just a preseason. It's just a preseason. So y'all settle down. Y'all settle down. You know what I'm saying? You know. Settle down. Sabrina Nescu had 1 point. She was watching Raven like, hey, did y'all see when Raven left Sabrina Nescu and passed the ball over there to Walker Kimbrough, and Walker Kimbrough hit the 3, and Sabrina was like, wow, they trying to, right now, all of the Caitlin Clarkers, they trying to get up off of Raven now. All of them, well, I guess she is pretty good. No, let me get on here. No, you stay over there on your side. No. You said that the team don't go without Caitlin. You said All you want is Caitlin to have the ball. Well, when she shoot 1 for 5, who the fuck else gonna score? When she shoot 2 for 10, who the hell else you want to score? When she turning the ball over 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 times. Who else you want to handle the ball? Raven handled the ball and didn't have no turnovers. I mean, I'm just saying. Raven didn't have no turnovers. Raven did not have any turnovers. I'm just saying, Raven ain't gonna turn the ball over like that. She might turn over 2 or 3 times. If she do it 4 times, that's uncharacteristic. Raven gonna secure the ball. She gonna take care of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like Kate Martin over there in Iowa Hawkeyes, that's who was taking care of the ball. I'm just saying. I ain't going there. I'm just saying. Stephanie White saw it was a turnover problem and an injury problem, and she had to beef up the point guard position so that it could be secure, and they won't have a whole bunch of people to be ran after. I'm just saying. So Wardy Mack don't be coming for me. It said Chrissy Size and Stephanie White like a guard like Raven. So Clark gonna have to be careful or she'll be platoon. Oh, Joseph said she better be careful. Damn. MSL, see, you gonna get MSL, you gonna get me in trouble. You gonna get me in trouble. Leave Caitlin Clark alone, MSL. Leave her alone. That be you and ADP be picking on Caitlin. And Big Girl be picking on Caitlin too. Anyway, and Bro Claude Raven did have a turnover. I said, what did I say? Do you listen? I say she don't turn the ball over. She might, listen, 2 or 3 times. If she 4, it was a bad game for Raven. That's what I said. She turned the ball over 1 time. She didn't turn the ball over. Okay, she turned the ball over 1 time for Wody's sake. Wody Mack, you need to cut it out. She wins. Wody Mack over there glazing. You ain't saying nothing to him. You know he be glazing. Okay, y'all. So I just wanted to get that out the way. And I wanted to talk about Oaka. You know what I mean? Getting Wade. I don't think that the Dallas made a good decision. It's gonna shoot them back in the foot because now the Connecticut Sun got a bag up for BG. I think she gonna do good. I think that Oaka gonna do good over there in Connecticut. I think that shit, I would have took her for Chicago. Cause E Will not back yet, right? Shit, I would have took. But we need guard. We need threes. We need wings, like chickens. We need chicken wings over on Chicago side. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying you need some chicken wings over there. Anyway, so moving on to the people that got signed. I don't know what this means, chat. I think that I'm finna read this off to you. Because if Camila Cardoso makes the makes the All-Star team, then she have a good chance of making that 338,000. You know, Don Staley said some things that the people didn't like. I don't know. I ain't go over it. I didn't cover that on my video, so I ain't try. You know what I mean? Y'all better leave my baby mama alone. She ain't did nothing to nobody, and she ain't even mean it like that. The way them people do. You know what I mean? People just, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, as of April 2026, the Chicago Sky have officially exercised the 4th-year team option on Camila Cardoso's rookie contract. Here's a detail of the contract, which runs through the 2027 season. The contract structure, Cardoso signed for a 4-year, $338,056 rookie contract after being selected number 3 overall in the 2024 WNBA draft. The 4th-year option 2027, by picking up the option, the Sky locked in her salary for 2027, which is slated to be $521,123. So that's how much she'll make in 2027. And I think Rickea Jackson too. Or is it just 1, 2, and 3? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4 because it wasn't no expansion teams when they came in. So I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm finna find out. I'm finna find out right now. Off-season move. In addition to the WNBA contract, Cardoso officially joined the new 5-on-5 off-season league, Project B, for the 2026-2027 season. So, yeah, I think it's 1 through 4. Yeah, it's 1 through 4. So they got to pay Camila and they got to play Rickea. Yeah, they got to pay Camila and Rickea Jackson. I do believe. So they gonna get them. They gonna get them contracts, chat. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. And then, of course, Chad, I believe that Camila Cardoso do have a good chance to make the All-Star team this year. And it ain't because of Angel. I disagree. I disagree with that emphatically. Angel percentage went up. Angel was like almost at 19 points per game. Plus her double doubles was like 19 points and 14 rebounds with Camila off the court. So Angels went up. Camila's stayed average. You got what I'm saying? Camila Cardoso stayed average. You know what I'm saying? So I disagree. I disagree with Don on that. Angel ain't had nothing to do with Camila Cardoso, you know, or the flow not being spread it out enough. Because Angel was doing fucking everything. Angel was doing everything. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it 100 on this show. If y'all coming, it's over 102 people in here. Y'all coming to the show, man, I got to keep it 100 with you. Angel Reese was not the reason Camila Cardoso did not produce. That's a goddamn lie. Salute, boss, salute. So I disagree with that. I'm not with that shit of it being said. I think that Angel Reese percentage with Camila Cardoso on the floor dropped to 14.7 points and 12.1 rebounds with Camila Cardoso being on the court. You got it? Angels went up with Camilla off the court. On or off the court, Camilla stayed the same. So y'all, my Gamecockers, I'm nipping that shit in the bud. I know a lot of Gamecockers ain't hating on nobody. I know a lot of that is that hearsay shit. It's both sides doing something. These girls just want to hoop. They want to play good ball. They love each other. They just want to play goddamn ball. And everybody coming with that conspiracy shit about one don't like the other. It's both sides. The Gamecockers and the LSU been going at it forever. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? It's a love-hate relationship, and it's going to be like that forever. But one thing for sure, we don't like no Tennessee Vows, Lady Balls at all. We don't, and the Chicago Goat is one of the most hated in the Angel Reese clan. Okay, y'all, here we go. It says the WNBA fans react to a preseason purge as teams waive fan favorites. Okay, there go Wnba, what I talked about. It says the WNBA preseason is well underway, which means teams are playing games and the newcomers are making names for themselves. Unfortunately, it is usually also means that the players are being waived. And this year's preseason is no different. The NCAA WNBA fans have a lot in common. And one thing is that they're both very dedicated to the players they love and are rooting for. As a result, it's not too surprising that the fans are having a big reaction to the news of the waived players. Golden State Valkyries were the first to waive a player when they say goodbye to Bailey Mupin on Tuesday, April the 21st. Mupin, the graduate from Texas Tech, at the end of the 2025-2026 collegiate season, has not yet announced her future plans. The announcement was followed by several more to date. The Dallas Wings have waived Cheyenne Sellers, Grace Sullivan, Lazaria, or they call her Z Spellman, and Kayla O'Aker. Plenty of fans were hoping that Sellers, who went to play overseas in Israel after she was not added to the WNBA roster in 2025, would get a second shot at the league. But Spearman and O'Aker dismissals have garnered the most response so far. I know that Spearman wasn't gonna make it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She lack offense. She got a lot of defense, but she lack offense, chat. I'm just being honest with y'all. I got to call it the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? I got to call it the way I see it. The Wings cutting Z Spearman and Kayla O'Aker begs the question about what will be done to shore up the front court rotation, and the options on the roster are pretty slim, wrote Christine, of the journalist and scout of the Off the Record WBB on X. But one fan was quick to note that the team definitely has plenty of players on the roster who might work. Lee Awak, Ray Lynn, Jess, they answered in a third guard system who can only play two at a time. They have plenty. Maddie can also play the four. Spearman's dismissal also surprised a lot of fans. Some people getting waived by your team or maybe even other teams is going to be hard at times. I'm aware. As for these two, I thought one would have made the roster and one would have had a chance at a developmental spot, at least for them, wrote one person on X. The The new CBA allows teams to add on 2 developmental players, which was the most recent exercise by Indiana Fever when the team opted to assign Justine Piscott to that role. Right. So they got Justine Piscott over there, you know what I'm saying, as a 13, 14 player. After the team, it says what happens after a WNBA team player is waived. After a team has announced they've waived a player, other teams in the league have 48 hours to make an offer and add that player to their roster, which didn't happen already to Oaka, right? If more than one team attempts to claim a player, the team with the highest waiver usually wins. If a player isn't picked up by a team, then move on to their other options. That typically means exploring overseas league like Sellers did last year and potentially using their WNBA experience to boost their salary offers. Fever rookie reveals undiscussed reality about what that means. It say Mercury injury, new cast dark cloud over the 2026 season. Valkyrie's favorite is still in limbo when it comes to this year's roster. Wings GM finally admits the obvious reason he drafted AZ Fudd. Writing is already on the wall for an exciting guard future with the Wings. Okay, so the Valkyries' favorite is still in limbo when it comes to this year's roster. Yeah, they gave up Flajay. That was crazy though. I think that was real. Man, that's a questionable act. Giving up Flajay, that's a questionable act. If y'all ask me, giving up Flajay Johnson, that was a major questionable act. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have done no shit like that. I'm just saying personally, I would not have done that type of situation. Let me go here, y'all. Let me go on, chat. Moving on. Angel Reese for, okay, here you go. All right, y'all. Here you go. Try to pull up this graph. Take this one down. How y'all like my graphics, y'all? Y'all like my graphics? Yeah, I love y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to KSAP. You know what I'm saying? They're my colors, though. You know I'm the one that wear orange and black. You know what I'm saying? I'm just representing, following the leader. That's all, following the leader. Following the leader. It says the Atlanta Dream have exercised their 4th-year contract option for the forward Angel Reese, securing her for the 2027 season, acquiring from Chicago. Reese is now under the team's control, the 2027 on a rookie contract running through 2026. The Atlanta Dream action exercise the 4th-year option. It says the contract status of the 2027 exercise. It don't mention, like it mentioned Camila Cardoso's. That's weird to me though, chat. Like it mentioned Camila Cardoso on how much she would be making. I guess that's because Camila was the third pick. So I guess it happened like that. Atlanta Dream announces that Angel Reese contract decision on Monday. Atlanta Dream continues to show belief in Angel Reese, exercising her fourth-year rookie option and securing one of the WNBA's top young forwards through 2027. Y'all see she got that Cubs. Hey, T. Camilla, nanny, boo-boo. You see she got that Cubs on. You see they put that Cubs on it. They picked that Cubs picture. Y'all whack-ass baseball team. I'm just playing, T. Camilla. You know I'm on New York head, Wardy Mac. It says the Atlanta Dream continue to make it clear that they are thinking small when it comes to their future. And Monday's announcement only reinforced that direction after already making one of the most aggressive moves. One of the most aggressive moves of the offseason by trading for Angel Reese. The organization followed it up with another decision that speaks a long-term confidence rather than short-term evaluation. It says Reese will be starting her third season in the WNBA, but her production and presence have already made her one of the more impactful young players in the league. Atlanta did not wait around to see how things might play out. Instead, the franchise took provocative steps that shows exactly how it views her role moving forward. In a simple announcement, Atlanta confirmed it's exercising Reese's fourth-year rookie contract option. It's an procedural move on paper, but one of the carries real meaning when it comes to roster building and commitment. The Atlanta Dream is exercising Angel Reese's fourth-year option and announced today. Y'all already know. Look at the baby, the bop with the boop boop. It says the Atlanta Dream doubles down on Angel Reese's investment, and the timing of the decision is not done on accident. Reese only recently arrived in Atlanta following the blockbuster trade that sent multiple first-round picks to Chicago Sky. That alone signaled belief. This is the latest move, adds another layer to it. By picking up the fourth-year option, the Dream ensures Reese remains under team control through the 2027 season. In practical terms, it gives the franchise stability around one of its core pieces while continuing to build a roster compatible of contending in the near future. For a team that is already features established talent and on the perimeter, Reese's presence in the front court changes the overall ceiling. She brings production that is not easy to replicate, especially on the glass. Reese's production backs the decision. Reese's earlier WNBA career has been defined by her ability to clean up the glass. She has already led the league in rebounding and carved out a role as one of the most physical and relentless players in her position. Across her first two seasons, she averaged double-digit rebounds and established herself as a nightly double-double threat. That level of production is not just valuable in foundational for a team trying to control the pace of possessions. Her offensive game has continued to develop as well. While much of her scoring comes around the rim and those second chance opportunities, her ability to handle the ball and facilitate has added another dimension to her profile. At just 23 years old, there is still room for growth. That is a part of what makes this decision so important for Atlanta. The team is not just investing in what Reese is now, it's betting on what she can become over the next few seasons. So, y'all already know that Angel is an asset to everything, man. Angel is an asset to everything. And, you know, I believe that she'll be in Atlanta for a long time. Atlanta ain't gonna fumble the bag. Nope. Atlanta ain't gonna fumble the bag, y'all. You could bet your bottom dollar. Atlanta is not gonna fumble the bag. Atlanta know exactly what they want to do with the baby bot. I got my Reebok on, y'all. Yeah. And Angel Reese, the only reason that I got mostly Nikes upstairs. She the only reason that I wear Reebok. Not Shaq and AI. Angel Reese is the reason why I wear Reebok. That's just it. So anyway, Atlanta is sealing a deal. You know, Atlanta Dreams is very smart. They got very smart people over there in that front office right now. And the future looks real bright. They got at least 2 more years. They got 2026 and 2027 to, you know what I mean, to beef up and do the things that they need to do. More after these messages, y'all. I'll be right back.
Soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
What's up, y'all? So coming back, I just want to clear the air with a lot of people. You know, a lot of people right now, because of the hurt, the pain, the disgrace, the disgusting activity of the front office of the Chicago Sky, a lot of people can't separate the players from the organization. And I'm just trying to, you know, dialogue with everybody. This is sour sap, y'all. Go look up what sour sap does for the body. I drink sour sap with the pulp. But Chicago Sky organization is an organization of tobacco, of disgrace, of discouragement. The players of the Chicago Sky, outside of Courtney Vandersloot and Rachel Banham, have went to the paper and said things about Angel. The rest of this team is brand new. There's not nobody that's on this team outside of those two that had went to the press and said something about the dislike of what Angel said and had a problem that Angel made reference to Slooty with no booty and that the team was not able to do it. Here goes somebody that I ain't seen in so long. Antoine Baker, welcome, my boy. What's up, brother? Where you come from, man? You missed around here in these streets. But you cannot charge other players for discouraging disrespectful treatment of players. Everybody know what it is. So being mad at man outside of the ones that came out the grass, he will protected her the whole time. He will protected Angel the whole time because, of course, she's a union rep on this squad. So she just said, man, Angel young. She passionate about the game, and everybody know that she young and what she's saying was the truth. So he will protected her. Camila Cardoso, you know, riding out with Rush. Camila love her. Camila loves her. So who the hell you talking about? The other players ain't never get to play with her. Haley Van Lith got real small. She ain't said shit. Haley said, I ain't in it. Haley Van Lith gonna do what AC Chi-Town Calvin gonna do to me when everybody started jumping on me in the chat. They go, Haley Van Lith said, I'm running for the hills, chat. Do you want some of this punk? Haley said, no. I don't even know Angel. I don't know what she said. I don't know Courtney Vandersloot. I don't know nobody. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back in this. Oh my God. Ajay Stevens was on the championship, then won a championship with Angel. So, you know what I'm saying? AC he out. While I'm getting the pumpkin head check, AC Chi-Town Calvin going. I'm gonna be walking around here with Martin and like Martin, my face all slow, pumpkin head. I got a knot here. I got a knot right here. Damn. Oh my God. Yeah, so you know, I just don't agree with trying to find victory in punishing players that ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I don't get that part. I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna, hey, if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you. I ain't gonna go and hit your mama and your daddy, your sister, your brother. That be that other stuff. That be that zesty part. I ain't no zesty dude. I got a problem with who I got a problem with. I'm not gonna go back and shoot up the whole fucking club. Everybody in the club didn't do shit to me. Let me say this so the people in the back. I ain't shooting up the whole goddamn club because the whole club didn't do shit to me. You're fucking immature and you ain't doing the right thing by the God above. I'm gonna get that person. And my aim is on those people who did me wrong. I'm not gonna shoot innocent bystanders. That's not me. I'm just saying I don't roll like that. If you roll like that, then hey, God bless you. If you roll like that, God bless you. I'm gonna see where you gonna go with God going and handling other people. I'm gonna see. Maybe you don't believe in. I'm just saying I'm gonna see. But I'm sure enough gonna attack the people in error. Oh yeah, then I'm wrong. My people. If somebody did something wrong to my people, I'm not gonna go and shoot up the whole club though. That's just nonsense. I'm not shooting up the whole club. I'm not doing that. No. People don't even know what's going on or ain't even been a part of that. I'm not shooting up no club. That ain't happening. So y'all need to cut that shit out. And we gonna watch basketball and we gonna be okay and we ain't gonna have no problem. But what I do want, wait, let me put myself on the screen. I do want Angel to get off tomorrow. Oh, I definitely want Angel. And I hope Semesco let her loose. I hope Semesco let Angel just Hey, Angel, this is your game. I hope Semesco just let her just go. It's a preseason game, so right, he could just do that. Let her go. You know what I'm saying? Semesco, I hope he just go get it, Angel. Go do it. You did? So I hope he just let her go. But I ain't going for nobody shooting up the club. You come to the club with some pistols trying to shoot up the club, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna be in the cut like, oh, you shooting up the club, I'm gonna take you out. Buy out. I'm gonna take you out because you came to shoot up the club and innocent people that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm taking your ass out. Aisha Kabali. Aisha Kabali ready for her moment as the Skyway in final roster, y'all. Look at what this was. This was in the goddamn Sun Times. See, it's amazing. The reason I brought this up, it's amazing to me how they big up other players, right? And I understand why T. Camilla and y'all be salty. I understand. I mean, you ain't too much wrong. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? This player set out all last year. But then she get an article in the Sun Times and she ain't even played yet. It's preseason. She just played one preseason game. She got a whole article. Y'all see how that press release go in the Sun Times? Now that's dirty. I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all. But y'all know what the Sun Times is. Yeah, y'all know what the Sun Times is. It says Aisha Kalabali ready for her moment as Skyway final roster spot. An ACL injury kept Coulibaly from joining the Sky after she was drafted number 22 overall in the 2025 draft. Now she's fighting for one of the final two spots. It says Aisha Coulibaly knew she had to earn it. She had to turn heads in her WNBA training camp debut with her defense and physicality, and with the injuries of absence thinning the Sky's rotation. They needed a player like her. Still, when she found out that she was starting the first preseason game and that her matchup was one of the none other than Promotional MVP candidate Alyssa Thomas, she was a little surprised. It was exciting to the point where I was tense and had to relax a little bit, Coulibaly said. Coach Tyler Marsh pulled her aside before the game Saturday against the Mercury and told her she didn't have to save the world. He just wanted her to be the same player she had been during camp. Then she went out and did it. She scored 7 points and had 2 steals in 15 minutes. She didn't back down from Thomas, limiting her to 1 field goal attempt. I knew her game a little bit, Coulibaly said of Thomas. I knew I had to take the physicality and be strong, but I knew I'm strong. I know I'm strong too. Coulibaly, 24, has pursued this moment relentlessly. She moved from Mali to the United States at 15 to play in the IMG Academy in Florida. She finished her 5-year collegiate career at Texas A&M, where the associate head coach Chelsea Newton called her one of the best defenders she has coached. The Sky drafted Coulibaly at number 22nd overall in the 2025 draft, but an ACL injury earlier that year kept her from joining the team. She spent 14 months rehabbing at the Texas A&M and finally was able to return to live play in December. I knew I had to get ready for the moment. Kalabali said, I knew it, the intensity and physicality and the effort that I bring to the team would bring a spark. The Sky stayed invested throughout Kalabali's recovery. She heard from Mars consistently and studied film of every game the team played. Still, Mars admitted he didn't know exactly what the Sky would get once she returned. For someone that's coming off an injury and just had her first W action the other day, for what she's been able to show us in camp, she's jumped off the pages for all of us, Mars said. So, you know, this is a big article about Kalabali, you know what I mean, and Sydney Taylor. You know, I think Sydney Taylor gonna be sitting on the sideline. But, you know, guys, they got the newspaper. That's the only thing I could tell you. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be upset at, you know what I'm saying, the players. It's Jeff Pagliosha who got all of this going on and brewing. And y'all falling for the okie doke. What you say? You say, bro, Claude, why you mad at them being positive towards? No, I'm not mad at them. Claude, it's cool. Labali. Oh, Labali. No, I'm not saying that AC Chi-Town Calvin. I'm saying most of the time that we heard something about Angel, it was hit pieces. Right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not mad at Color Body. That's what I said in the beginning. I'm glad. Let's see how she turned out. That's the first thing. Let's see how she turned out. But I was just saying, look at how, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm being more sensitive. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. But I don't like the way they did Angel, and I'm not gonna like it. And it's gonna bother me forever when I see her in a different uniform. Unless she come back like Azarae Stevens when they sell the team. That's the only way I want her to come back to Chicago. Sell a team and come here. And I don't care what you say, T. Camilla. She ain't going to no rat-infested ass New York. They got little rats, big rats, fat rats, long rats, tall rats, short rats. They got rats. Anyway, what you say, AC Chi-Town say, but that was one person, and we know who that was. Yeah. So that's all I was just trying to, no, what I was trying to do, AC, was proving my case. You know what I'm saying? It's not the whole city of Chicago. It's these white, y'all know who it is. It says, no, I understand where you are coming from. I do believe Jeff did hire the Tribune and Sun-Times to write those hit pieces to Angel. Yeah. So the thing is, I just wanted to show how they controlling the narrative. Y'all know in the editorial, it controls the edit. When you got the editors, you control the edit. You control the narrative. Even if the narrative is not actual facts, you still, you know, T. Camilla, leave me alone. You still have whatever. So I'm gonna drop the link for some of the people who just come up in here, want to get off what they had to say. But, you know, I wanted to end it. I wanted to, you know, end my soliloquy in my show on just being positive. And Angel is coming to town. And I'm just glad about, you say Uzan over there. And I think Uzan over there on the Sparks. Uzan playing for the Sparks. But I dropped the link if anybody wanted to come up. But you know, y'all already know that I'm in. I've got one hour and 15 gone. I'm getting out of here in a minute. More after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. Man, y'all, it's been a stressful stretch of events. You know, very stressful, man. Knowing that your favorite player was traded away from your team. You know, very stressful situation. And you know, I don't get it, and I never get it, but I understand why, and I'm gonna have to live with it. So here's something for you.
Cars are cool.
This Semesco.
A lot of things that we need to clean up at this point, but everybody's listening and helping one another do the right things. Our veterans are, instead of me having to go to all the new players to clean things up, they're kind of getting on the side with them and helping them learn our system. So it's been a great start to camp. We're excited. The veterans couldn't do that as much last year because they didn't understand our system as well. And you can see how comfortable they are now that they know what they're doing and they feel like they know it well enough that they could teach it to other people. So, you know, I think it's helping move things a lot quicker than a year ago.
Coach, only 1 week really into training camp. Like, what would you say is like the identity that's forming with this team right now?
Well, in truth, the first week we've really shifted heavy on the defensive side of the ball and communication and doing our job on the shot. And, you know, we've just kind of started with offense. We haven't even really done our spacing or screening yet. So that'll be the next step of it.
As far as the first game coming up, like, is there anything that you're looking for schematically with the players that you have just going into the first game that you're looking to see?
Really, I'm looking to see, for the things that we already covered before the game, how good those things are. I mean, we have talented players that can do a lot of things we haven't talked about yet, but the things that we emphasized, are we really good at those things? That's what I'm going to be looking for.
Coach, when you look at last season, obviously people talk about the offense, but your defense really stood out too, especially your interior defense. With Bree out for a while, how are you going to kind of make sure that repeats itself from last year to this year?
Well, I mean, we're going to spend a lot of time working on it. In fact, Reese helping our players right now, giving them every tip that she knows. We know how great Bree is, but we're going to have to go without her for a little bit. So it was nice to have Sika back today. Sika's somebody that moves her feet really well. She's willing to talk. And then we'll clean up some of the things of maybe over-helping that happened today. But having her energy was a big lift.
and also seeing Taylor Fury run with the first team a little bit. How important is it for her to get that experience with those players just as she continues her second camp?
Well, we wanted to see her with the first group just to see what it looked like, give her a chance. Sometimes you put players in positions that they may not be in a game. So we want somebody to come in. All right, now you're going to lock down the other team's best offensive player. You're going to give us a few minutes here. Let's see how you mesh with these players. And I thought she had a really good day today.
Coach, I heard you say too much dribbling. So what are some other things that you want to clear on the offensive end besides too much dribbling?
Well, I wanted to have some pop, the power of pass, keep it moving. Now we want to utilize the dribble to get into space, but if it takes you 8 dribbles to make that happen, maybe there was a better option.
So Semesco want a fluid offense. Basically, he don't want so much dribbling. He wanted to go fast. He want to go up and down the court without so much dribbling. You know what I'm saying? What we saw last year, Tyler Marsh claimed that that's the type of offense that he wanted to run, but all we got to see was Rachel Banham bringing the ball up, getting the balls taken away from her ADP for 30 games. God damn. Go ahead, ADP.
Oh no, I'm excited about the I'm excited about the game tomorrow. Just seeing both teams. I don't know what move. Okay. Just seeing both teams be able to play, because we've been ready for WNBA basketball, even though this is just a preseason. So I'm excited to see how the rookies are gonna play and see who makes the teams.
Me too.
Just to see the chemistry, more to see the rookies play and stuff, because we know Angel and them, they're gonna do their thing. We know the Sky, they're gonna do their thing with what they got, because they do have a lot of players out. So basically this is not, it's a
you
preseason
can't really
game.
Gauge it, right? It's preseason. You can't gauge
it. It does. Yeah, it's just exciting just to see them play overall. And guys, regardless, look, the truth is the truth, and you got to be honest and keep it real. And regardless of what we say or how we want things to go, they already got those hit pieces set up for tomorrow, just so you know. And they're coming out. They already pre-made, processed, put a stamp, seal, noted.
Already done.
And they are going to try to make Chicago and Dream a rivalry. They are. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Money over people. That's what they do, right?
Money over people.
But I think this time around somebody has to step up and say something. And so we'll see how it goes.
Camilla and Angel gonna be fine. They're gonna hug each other.
Yeah. Well, I'm not worried about Angel and Camilla because we already know how they are. I'm not really worried about the other players because everybody ain't friends. Just because you see them talking to each other or being cool, that don't mean they friends and everything like that. So far as that type of thing, you may see some things or whatever, but they wouldn't have an excuse to do that for the baddies that's over there. Especially with Skylar, Dejanay, and Rakia, because when Rakia was going through everything, Angel made sure she gave her a shout out.
Angel made sure
and stuff like that. So I don't think it's gonna be the players, because at the end of the day, it's a business. What are they gonna be mad about? You know what I'm saying? I guess because I'm not the jealous type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what the next man got, the man behind me or beside me got. I just keep it real and be me. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm gonna be the challenge. But that's just me. So I feel like it's gonna be great to just see how they play together, because the Sky got, with them having so many players out, it's going to be hard to really see that chemistry until the season starts and they get the players back. So We just gotta wait and see because that's a lot of injuries. And then again, you know how they do things, guys. Let's keep that real. They rest them up into regular season games. So a lot of them probably, just a little bit, maybe a little minor going on, or whatever. And then when regular season starts, we'll see. But the Sky has they have a lot of baddies up there. The thing is, you have a lot of players up there. Let's just see how they get the ball to Miller, because we saw the other day, even though it was a preseason game, I'm still seeing it not go to Miller like that. So I want to see how that goes for her. But regardless of where Miller's at, she's my number 4 person. Brooklyn, I know that. I'll be like free Miller. Mine is more free Miller for peace. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what Miller does, and it will be so awesome to see my Twin Towers in the All-Star game. That would be so awesome. So
they'll be on the same side. They'll be on the same side.
We'll see, because that's all we can do is see, because what they've been showing. And I hate to say this, guys, let's keep it real. Yes, it is the Sky organization. And what the Sky organization has already started doing is being messy from the summer to now. This ain't just start. And I'm seeing the little things when it comes to Miller, for real. I'm just keeping it 100. So I'm going to see how it goes for this season before, I really get into it. But they use the same routine, the same scenario, the same thing they did with Teaspoon, Kennedy, and Angel. I'm noticing it. We just got to keep it 100 on that, as far as Miller.
So Miller gonna get the next hit pieces. She gonna get.
I wanna see. Yeah, because I don't believe it's not gonna be Azure. It's not gonna be Azure.
No.
If anything, it will be more towards our Miller. But one thing about Miller and Angel, they had to endure so much last year. The last 2 years. I think this particular year, but last year was just something else. I know Miller in her first year coming in, that was heartbreaking to get an injury. Then having to deal with all that, last year. And this year it's just about, at least she has players that she, can relate to or whatever. Not so much as we don't know if they'll form a friendship, because Miller's very like Angel. She's like that, like her circle. She's very tight with her circles.
Very tight.
So I want to see if Miller's going to sit at the end of the bench, because Miller don't be messing with nobody. So I want to see how she does. But I think she got some cool people around her. Like Rakia and, like Skylar. So I think she'll be okay in that aspect. But far as the organization, and don't get it twisted, guys. If you think these guys going to be there for a hot minute, they're not. It's just like a tick-tock clock, and it's going to be like a domino effect. The same domino effect they tried to do on Teaspoon, Kennedy Carter, and Angel Reese, and Ty Young. It's the same way it's going to backfire. So I'm hoping that we don't have to keep seeing this over and over again on the socials. Even if you try to dodge it, it pops up on your stuff. All the craziness, all the drama. We're not trying to hear that. Like we said, we just want the girls to be we want them to, be okay, less injuries, you know what I'm saying? Go out there and do their thing or whatever without all that extra stuff. But this is the world we live in. They can't do that. They crave all negativity, right? Yeah. So as content creators, as whatever skills you have, we have to make sure that we are constantly motivating our players when they have that stuff pop up on our feeds, because it's going to pop up whether you hit it or not. It still pops up. To just, nip it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? It's on your feed. You watching it, so you got the right to nip it in. But they're gonna keep at it until somebody steps in. That's what that organization does. They just keep on because they think they can't be touched, but they're getting ready to mess around and find out. So once that happens, then you have a new organization coming in, and they'll take care of those players or whatever. Because who doesn't like? You know what I'm saying? We may not like the organization, but we like the Sky team. Not everybody on the team may be, you know, your favorite player and stuff, and that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving everybody a fresh start. Some still on the adoption list I can't mess with. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep a real genuine type of person. You acting up, look, I don't care what you can shoot on that court. I won't watch you. You know, that's just how it is. That's just for me, or whatever. But you know, the ladies, the Sky got, they're gonna be all right, because there's a lot of my dogs on that team. Skylar, man,
Dejanay,
yeah, she welcome. She coming all on Threads today, talking about his Threads work better than Twitter. Dejanay did, and so I was like, I told her that,
you know how Dejanay, this is all new to her. Social media is new to her. She said it on her
she new to Thread. See what happens, guys, is when these ladies, even with Angel, she's blocked out blocked since last year. The first year she played, everybody, you could message her, you could do whatever, and when she goes live, but it's running so fast she can't catch you, right? But now she's blocked. Last year she blocked all that because people don't know how to act. People don't know how to act. But so Dejanay, she came on Threads today, so she'll probably be coming over to Threads or whatever and stuff like that. I'm noticing, I'm seeing a lot of our vets, guys. Kudos to all our vets. I'll be dropping that on what shows they're going to be on for as sports analysts. I'll be dropping that because that's important. We need to support our vets.
Make sure you put your channel in the chat.
Cheryl Swoops, Cheryl Miller just got something going on. So a lot of our vets, they're gonna be in the sports atmosphere talking about the game and stuff like that.
Teaspoon got a job.
Teaspoon, Ty Young, Swim Cash. Let me
but Teaspoon's job is on Amazon Prime, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Her and Ty
okay,
Young,
just making sure.
It's a lot of people on that one too. But also you have Renee and Lisa Leslie on one. You got Cheryl Swoops on one. You got Cheryl Miller. You have a lot of more than that. You have Cynthia Cooper. The vets are out and they are analysts. Yes, they are analysts this year. So I will be dropping where to watch all the shows, because we have to be the ones to support
Ty Young.
Vets and Ty Young up there with Teaspoon. I think Swim Cash is up there. Guys, if you don't know who Swim Cash is, run it back and make sure you check out her speech, man. Oh my gosh, Swim Cash, she ain't nothing to be played with either. So make sure you check out your vets. But we're starting to see our vets get their shows. They're starting to do different types of commercials and promos. We need to stand on that. I'm so excited for my girl Kennedy Carter. I just been all in the spaces, guys.
Yes.
And every time
that's my number. That's my number 3.
I love me some Kennedy Carter.
My baby, that's my number 3. It's Angel, Camilla, and Kennedy.
And Kennedy Carter, my triplets, and Mick too. So I gotta say, Mick, those were the 4. With me coming back to the W or whatever. And so you, like I said, guys, you have to continue to, if you care about your players, voice your opinions, because DB, I'm so proud of her. She's doing her modeling thing now, and I be in people's look.
She's doing her modeling for real. She's doing modeling for real.
Yeah, and let me tell you, listen, your word matters. When it's time today, they can respond. They'll respond. They be so busy. But her and Lisa Leslie actually responded to me today. Well, Lisa Leslie always do. When I drop stuff to her, she always responds. But DB, she did the photo shoot, and she looks so beautiful. And she tall, you know what I mean? But she looks so beautiful. Or whatever in her photo shoots and stuff like that. And I was commenting in there, guys, don't think they don't be watching.
They be watching
to be inspired, and that your words of encouragement don't make a difference. They do. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing, especially when you're doing it from the heart, I mean, you get real good responses or whatever. Just to let them know, hey, keep it moving. You got this. It doesn't matter. Put the age aside because Chelsea Gray is still doing her thing. So I'm seeing them, all of them, you know, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, they come more out of their shell.
Yes.
And just the fact that even the owner of the Aces is speaking on Kennedy Carter.
Yes.
You know, Teaspoon word.
That's a nice support.
And she
Teaspoon's word is
made all of the news in
and their and everything is increasing, their numbers, their fan base, everything is increasing. So this is where you go back to Teaspoon. Teaspoon is a fireball, and she's a woman of her word, and her word carries weight. That's why the enemy, when he came at her like he did, he couldn't touch her. This goes back to what Elle said. You don't mess with the anointed ones, and Teaspoon is just one of those ones. And she, you know, for this is the catch for her and Becky to speak, and Becky not even talk to Kennedy Carter. You know, Becky has mad respect for y'all stop fighting. Case, and leave your brother alone. So you know that you know, Becky and Teaspoon
they got a good, beautiful relationship.
The fact that the lady didn't even question what Teaspoon told, said, "I got you." What, baby? Okay, I'll get it for you. Yeah. The fact that you know, nothing was questioned, and you know what I'm saying, she gets to talk to Kennedy once she got there. That's what you call real right there. And, you know, Kennedy shouldn't have been out in the first place. But hey, sometimes life is
well, she said she had to take a step back herself and reflect on what.
Who, Teaspoon?
No, Kennedy Carter.
She Carter did say that.
She had to step back. She had to see what it all meant to her. Did she really want to come back to the W? Did she really, you know, do she think it's something that she want to work for and solidify herself amongst the great, because she feel like she is great anyway? But to have her name etched in stone, this was the reason why she came back. But go ahead, MS, go ahead and
what's going on, bro, Claude?
What's going on?
But that, bro, Claude, you just didn't even y'all see how he.
Go ahead, ADP, finish. No. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish.
No, MSL, you can have the floor. I'll just tell on Gunman. Go ahead, boo. You got it.
No. I thought
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, bro, Claude. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Don't be getting me in trouble. You know, I already get my head busted by Keisha.
Yeah.
You gonna bust my head to the white meat. But yeah, everything that you said though, ADP.
And don't be rude in the chat. Don't be rude in the chat, because you'll mess around and find out. Don't come for me. Thank you. Go ahead, bro, Claude.
Yeah, you know, my microphone was off. I was actually responding to you, ADP. I don't know if anybody heard.
You cut your microphone off?
No, I don't know what I did, but what I was saying was, I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying, no, we know she anointed, so we don't want that Chicago Sky curse on both of us, bro. So let her finish.
I don't want no part of it. I don't want no part.
You don't want that Jeff P curse, right?
MSL, you fine. I'm messing, guys. I'm messing. Go ahead.
I don't want them 3 fingers on me.
Because Bro Claw was like, go ahead, MS. And you were like, nah, I was talking.
No, I'm just gonna tell on him. It's okay, MSL. I'm just gonna tell on him.
ADP, you had stopped. I ain't know what was going on.
But if I you could cut me off anytime you want, ADP. That's
no,
one.
I'm good. I had to get my baby nuggets out. I'm good.
And, you know, but no, I got a few things to say, Bro Club. But one of the first things I want to say is because something you always bring up. Yes, it's true that even on what they call relatively, you know, small, medium, whatever you want to call it, sites, you're right. A lot of times you have people from big corporations or teams in this respect, or the media, who listen to the programs, because that way, when they talk to their larger audience on ESPN or whatever, most people won't recognize it because the quote unquote casuals are not really listening. to channels like this at midnight on YouTube, but you get good information on channels like this. So yeah, they do listen in. So a lot of times when people go, well, why would they listen here? It's like if you wanted to make a record, right? You would find some good songwriters that nobody knows. And if you stole their songs and then you came out with, you know, people would have never heard the song, but it's a great song because you took that small song. So that's true. And that definitely happens. And it's actually something that big corporations do all the time. So, and as a matter of fact, there's a guy that used to come on here and well, I'm not going to say his name, who I swear is Jeff P, because all he ever does is defend the Chicago management. And I don't know anyone that's a fan of the Sky or Angel Reese or Camilla who defends Sky management, but he would vociferously defend Sky management, particularly Jeff P here, ADP. And we would go, is that Jeff P? Is that you? Is that Jeff P? But he's disappeared for a while, so I don't know what's going on. The other thing I wanted to say, and I won't be long on this, this is just a follow-up to what I was saying yesterday, but I want to lead it into what I feel ADP was talking about as far as women's basketball. So this part will be quick, and then we'll get into the WNBA. I think, just to follow up on last night, I think what the WNBA was trying to do, they were trying to do a reverse Uno of the Tiger Woods, Serena, and Venus Williams effect, right? That's what they would. And if you remember, what made Venus and Serena and Tiger so powerful was they were Black athletes in traditionally what they call white sports. So because of that, there was a buzz because one, they were different, and two, it got people talking. So I think one of the things the WNBA tried to do was they said, okay, we'll promote this white athlete in a predominantly Black sport and tried to have the same effect. But I think there were a few problems with that. One, Tiger Woods and Serena Williams and Venus and her sister, they took time. They just didn't come in the league and dominate. They took time. It took them about 2, 3, 4 years before they could start to win. The other thing
Serena won right away.
Serena won her, I think she won her US Open at 17 or 19.
Right away.
One of the two.
Venus, not Serena.
Right,
Venus won right away.
Serena actually won before Venus, though she was younger. Serena won her first US Open at 17 or 19. She was a teenager. I don't remember which one it was. Venus won after. But I know what you're saying. But the thing is that, because if you remember when they first came up, Martina Hingis from Switzerland, originally from Czechoslovakia at the time, now Czech Republic, Slovakia. They call her Swiss Miss. She was the #1 player at the time, and she was very young. She was a teenager. She was a party girl, and she was kind of like a mean girl as well. So she used to beat the Williams sisters behind and then make fun of them and stuff like that. But that's another story, so eventually they conquered her because she wasn't that powerful. She was more skilled. And then they had to deal with the Jennifer Capriatis, the Lindsay Davenports, the Russian chick, I forgot her name, starts with a P, et cetera, et cetera. And it's funny because that era of tennis, the women were actually more exciting than the men in the 2000s when the Williams sisters first came. And then Sharapova won Wimbledon, I think, in 2004. So she made her effect. And interestingly enough, the commissioner of Unrivaled, it was actually a former WTA commissioner. Mickey forgot her last name. But the thing is that the women were more liked than the men in the 2000s. And the reason why were the rivalries. Because when the Williams sisters came, they kind of crashed the party, right? So, and then you had all these rivalries. So I think that's what the WNBA was trying to do with Clark. The other thing was, no disrespect to Kevin Switzer or any Clark fans out there, everyone I just mentioned was better than Clark at this stage. And we already had white women basketball stars, numerous ones, going all the way back to Nancy Lieberman, etc. So it wasn't unique. So Clark is not unique. She herself they just have to allow her to grow, allow her, take the racism out, allow her to grow instead of doing what they're doing, which leads into the other thing I wanted to say, the upcoming season, right? Because the women, this season has a chance to be the tennis of the 2000s if the WNBA doesn't get in its way, and we know it always likes to get in its way. Because the women in the 2000s were the most popular until Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal came, and then they had their rivalry, and then Djokovic came. But before that, you had champions like Leighton Hewitt and all these, and nobody liked them. They were boring. So the women was where the juice was. The women were the exciting ones. You had the one from France, forgot her name, but she gave Serena the finger, the hand, kind of like what they said Angel did to Clark. She gave it a hand in the French Open, and Serena fans hated her. So you had some really, really good rivalries. So the drama, as ADP was talking, is not always a bad. It's not always a bad thing. The drama can be really, really good. It just all depends on how it's handled. So you got the baddies with Chicago. You got Angel with her drama with Chicago. You got Jeff P. You got the idiot owner, Michael Alter. You got Indiana with all the nonsense with Raven and Cece and Sophie, you know, everybody's favorite toy. Then you got Lexi Hull, who looks like the Terminator woman, and who was in Terminator. You can do a lot with these women, but the question is the WNBA going to get it its own way? Because Kathy needs to go. Like Kathy needs to go. That woman in Unrivaled would be great for the WNBA, but they would never hire her. Because Unrivaled knows how to promote their product. You know, all the CC lovers, they hate Unrivaled, but you got to admit, Unrivaled is a much better presented product than the WNBA, because they make sure they promote all of their players.
Right.
Not just one. So what we have here is they can be a very, very good unit, but the question is, do they want to? And regarding Atlanta, you know, I've been looking at the practices, and I've seen Angel like dribbling down the middle, passing off the Nas on one side, passing off on, I don't remember who the shooter was on the other side. Like, she's doing the dribble penetration and the kick. You know, she's doing the low post and the kick out. So a lot of the stuff that we wanted to see, apparently she's doing, and they don't release most of the video because someone that we mutually know, Bro Claude, said that he has someone down there, and he says 95% of their footage they don't release. But the little that we've seen, I actually think it's pretty, it's pretty good. I don't like this. I don't know if you heard what T. Carmella said, but T. Carmella said that Naz Hillman won't be on the trip. So we're already down Bree, and we already down Naz Hillman. So I don't know what that does. Maybe Okot has to play now, and Okot will start at center. That'll be pretty interesting. But so I don't know what to expect tomorrow regarding the game if Naz Hillman's not playing. Did you guys hear anything about that?
Well, if Nas not playing, it doesn't matter because E. Will ain't playing, Dejanay Canton ain't playing, Azare Stevens ain't playing, Maddie West.
Then what the hell we all excited for that?
It's people be tweaking, man. This is preseason.
Preseason should be exciting, but all of a sudden preseason is exciting, but half the people ain't gonna play.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That they got a lot of injuries on, and they might be resting the players. MSL, you know how they be doing.
I mean, we didn't want to be excited about a preseason game. Let's be honest. But then we kind of got excited about a preseason game, and now it's like, well, what are we really getting excited for? Even though I'm sure when it happens tomorrow, everybody will be very, very, very happy to see the Barbie.
Yeah, no, everybody wants to see the Barbie. That's why everybody excited. She coming back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? She coming back to the Shy. Everybody excited. You know what I mean? Look, she teaching Ocock the lessons right here. You know what I'm saying? She letting her know, like, no, you ain't stronger than me. You know what I'm saying?
I seen her steal the ball from Ocock. I seen her block the shot from Ocock. But all that's good. I've seen her push her off the post. But that's great. Because obviously she's getting her ready, because that's how when you're 6'6", that's how they're going to treat you. They're going to push you. They're going to lean on you. They're going to do all types of stuff to her. So, and she's with a great defender in Angel. So that's great for her.
Mm-hmm.
That's great for her. Now regarding tomorrow, we got all the cast of characters. Pink Panther, The question is he going to be in the arena because they're going to boo him? I think, I don't think Sloot is going to shake Angel's hand, because if that happens,
I don't think
she's going to get booed. They're going to say Slooty with the booty. Slooty with the booty. That's what they're going to say.
They're going to say,
that's what they're going to say.
Booty.
So I don't think she's going to shake her hand. Who else? I don't think Alta will show his face. What's the other characters?
No,
I don't know if this.
Listen. Let me tell you this. I beg to differ. Michael Alta is a narcissist, dog. Seriously, you got to know about this guy. I know you just not new around the Skies Nation. He's going to show his face because he wants everybody.
Don't be trying to play us Angel Reese fans, bro. Claude, I heard that. All right, don't be trying to play us like that, bro. Claude,
I'm trying to tell you,
just because you still with this broken down team that's running on the hubcaps. Come on,
listen.
Man.
He is a narcissist, bro. He can't read the writing on the wall right now says, dude, you gonna have to sell this team or they gonna take it from you anyway.
Where you getting all these great photos from? What site is that?
This Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
Twitter. Okay.
I be on it.
I'm not on Twitter, so
I'm not on Twitter either, MSAO.
I be on it, y'all. I be on it.
Yeah, you sure is right on that Twitter.
I be listen, y'all. I be on it. I don't let nothing.
So if only half the people are playing, and half of those people are in nursing homes, or on rocking chairs, or on
they on rocking chairs, they hurt,
or in traction. Like, what exactly are we expecting tomorrow? Except for the Barbie. So it's really all about the Barbie, right?
It's just all about the Barbie coming. That's it.
We just want to see how the players. I want to see how the rookies and how the players play together. On the court.
Come on! It's gonna be all about gossip. It's gonna be who's saying hi to who, who's hugging who.
I know what it's gonna be, MSC. Yeah. I know. I told you they already got their papers ready, set up.
Does HVL like bow to her because we got your little 5'9", no defense, no speed, no explosion, but a job in the WNBA? Like, because even if HVL does become a WNBA player, she probably wouldn't have been drafted without the Barbie. So if you can show and prove that you belong, that's great. Now, I don't really ride HVL. As a matter of fact, there was a Chicago Sun-Times article that acknowledged that HVL owes the Barbie. I think that's what the writer said. So presumably they either know it or HVL said it, and then HVL had some kind words for her. So I'm not one of those people that's going to perpetuate that HVL and the Barbie don't get along. I have no idea.
No, that's her girl.
Yeah, she's loyal, and until you show you're disloyal, she'll rock with you, even as she sucked on LSU's team.
Right. She gonna rock with HVL.
Because arguably she was the GOAT of that Elite Eight, because she was the one guarding Clark, and she couldn't guard her. And for whatever reason, Kim didn't put Flage on her, or didn't put Last Year Poe on her, or didn't put Kateri Poole on her. And she allowed and HVL struggled with the team all year because she wasn't a point guard. She was a little slow because everyone on that team was a straight up baller, right? You had Anissa, you had Angel, you had Flage, you had I think I got the four, right? And then you had her. She was the odd person. She was the odd person out. And one of the things she said when she went to TCU, she admitted it. I wasn't on the level of those players on that LSU team. So she went to TCU to try to up her game, because she was like a misfit. We all loved her because she was a great player at Louisville, but she was a half step behind those four players on that LSU team. Now, granted, we talked about the injuries. We talked about Angel with the sprained ankle.
Raven Johnson was somebody who impressed me.
My bad. Go ahead.
Sorry. I was like, who that woman?
Yeah, no.
We talked about ADR, sucking. So, we don't have to revisit all that. But HVL, but it was surprise. And then, speaking about the media, ADP, if you guys remember, the media tried to put a hate thing against HVL and Angel simply because they lost and Angel and HVL was the GOAT. They tried to make them hate each other when that was never the case. So when she got drafted, if she got drafted, if you remember, they in the press they were trying to say that HVL did not want to go to Chicago because she hated Angel. So this stuff never stops, man.
It never stops. So, you know, the whole thing is this. The Sky drama is over with. Tomorrow we get to see Barbie on the court for the first time. That's all I want to do, no matter who she was playing. But it just so happened to be, you know, a popcorn night so that she can play the Sky, you know what I mean, on our very first day. Who would figure? I mean, I can't make this shit up. So, I mean, ain't nothing sweeter than coming on. What's up, Marvin? It says Cloud MSL and ADP in the building. I hope you guys are doing great. Oh man, Marvin, you all good with me, brother.
Marvin, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bro Claude got me calling Jet Li Pink Panther.
Oh yeah, that's what he is. That's what he is. So
and he got me calling Slooty with the booty.
Slooty with no booty.
Oh, with no booty. I'm sorry, no
booty
booty.
With no booty. Right. So I want to change your ADP, so you're gonna have to weigh in on this. Okay, so this is another one of our babies. Y'all, I don't want to be so much on the Sky because we got the fever still to talk about, right? So
we're talking about the fever and all that crazy Raven stuff?
Yeah. So all of a sudden, chat, the Clarkies are changing what's being said about Raven. You know, you have the core group of the Clarkies still saying that Raven shouldn't be on the team.
In fairness, Pro Claude, if I could say this,
go ahead.
I think the core is probably not on the internet, and they probably like and or appreciate Raven. I think the internet folks, which I can't tell you.
No, I'm saying the core Clarkies. The core Clarkies.
No, but I think the core will support her. I think the internet is not necessarily reflective of the overall population, because I think a lot of them just want to win. I mean, it's popular for us to call them all racist and Klansmen.
You ain't hearing me, MSL.
Okay, repeat it again.
Let me break it down to you. There are Indiana Fever fans like Loose Ball them that come up in here, real money. There are Indiana Fever fans, and then there are Clarkies. You understand that, right? Like it was Chicago Sky fans, and it was Angel Reese fans. It's the same way over there. Okay, so you can't put them all together. You're putting them all together. No, the core.
No, I wasn't. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't. I was trying to say. Yeah. What I was trying to say was, I think the ones that don't like Raven, I don't think that's the majority. That's what I was saying. But it's a very strong and loud minority. But I think most of them, they just want to win. Talking about the fans. Would you agree with that, Bro Claude?
The Chicago, I mean the
Indiana fans.
Yeah, the Indiana Fever fans, yes. But the Clarkies still saying that they want to out. KTV, all the top dogs. KTV, what's fat ass Jason Woodlock.
But all those sites are paid. But all those sites are paid.
But I'm just saying, but they control those paid sites are control the masses and what.
Okay, go. Fair enough. But let me say this. Fair enough.
John the Liquidator not with it.
But fair enough. But let me just say this, Bro Claude, if I can. I actually went on Stephanie White's post-game video when she had Raven next to her, and I forgot Shatori, I think that was next to her. And I went through all the comments, right? And surprisingly, Bro Claude, there were people who I know are trolls in Angel in Angel threads. They straight up trolls. I told you last time, one of them name is She Jukester. Yeah, I call y'all out. And if She Jukester, if you listening, come on the thread. Let's talk. Come on the thread. Right. Some idiot named She Jukester, right? And that person was trying to play peacemaker and talking about how good Raven was. So I'm looking at this and saying, so you got a troll that spreading all crazy stuff about Angel, because we would assume, right? Keyword, we assume that this is a racist, right? But no, they were not. But no, they were not, because they were pushing Raven and they were telling other people who don't even like Clark, but they didn't know that because they stupid. And they said, oh no, these are just the people trying to start trouble. These are just the people start trouble. So what I realized was there was a decent portion of Clarkies as well as Indiana fans that were okay with Raven. But you're right. You have all these channels who are also trying to start a race war by saying that Raven is there to get rid of Clark, or Stephanie White wants to get rid of Clark. And you know what? Both can be true, unfortunately for her.
Yeah, and they're calling for Caitlin Clark to request a trade.
Yeah, but nobody gonna want it except Chicago.
No, we ain't.
Chicago's the only team that will want her, because you're gonna put up with all that BS.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, because think about it. Christy Sides wanted her to play off the ball, because they're code words. I think we talked about this last time, right? They're code words, right? When they say, oh, she can't play her game, oh, she wants to play fast, oh, she wants this, oh, what they're really saying is what she can't do, right? And we talked about this with Angel, right? Angel's first year, she played totally different than how she played her second year, right? And Angel didn't complain. The coach asked her to play this way in her first year. She said, fine. The coach asked her to play this way in her second year. She said, fine. But you have two coaches now with Clark who've been telling her the same thing. We want you to play off the ball. Translation, yes, you average 9 assists, but with the amount of ball usage that you have, that's understandable. You're not a creative passer. You're not an instinctive passer. You're not a field passer. You pass off the pick and roll. You pass off of the give and go.
Average 5 to 9 turnovers.
Right. I was getting to that. So the only thing they want to talk about is the 16 to 18 points and the 9 assists, but they don't want to talk about the 5 to 6 turnovers. They don't want to talk about she could only go in one direction. They don't want to talk about the 25% 3-point, which was supposed to be her specialty. They don't want to talk about the 2 for the 2025 season on the road for 3-pointers, one of the all-time worst 3-point abysmal rates ever, period. I mean, just period. They don't want to talk about the flagpole defense. They don't want to talk about the fact that she plays free safety, which is how she'll get rebounds and how she'll get steals, because she's not playing a person. Christy Sides hated that. Stephanie White hates that. And this is why they always want to put other guards in there, because you can't win playing the way she does. You can't win with so many deficiencies and so many holes in your game. And everyone knows in the playoffs, the game slows down. It becomes a half-court offense, and she doesn't process like a point guard in the half-court offense. And I'm not looking at the chat right now. So if there's anyone in the audience that disagrees, drop the link, Pro Claude, and come on the show and we can have that discussion.
We ain't gonna do it
tonight.
We ain't gonna do it tonight because
Bro Claude said he ain't gonna do it tonight, but come back.
We're gonna come back.
Come back and we can have that discussion.
Hold on, let me get the money. Let me get the money. To my main man, AC Shat-Town Calvin.
This is Stephanie White.
Go Sky. Yeah. AC Shat-Town Calvin, thank you for donating to the show. And it's always gonna be for me.
The Chicago nigga.
Gang Bang City. That's just what it is. He say
no.
He say I'm out.
No, you know what?
Look,
you know what happened?
He said me. Look,
the Chicago nigga.
I'm sorry.
No, bro. Bro, last time we were on, just before we went off, right? Some people came into the chat and they was talking smack, even though they probably weren't going to do anything. And they said, oh, you're not responding to the chat because they didn't agree with some of the stuff we were saying. So sometimes I'll look at the chat and sometimes I don't. So it depends.
No, you can't because the thing is that as I'm trying to run the program, let the chat be the chat. The chat gonna be the chat. I just acknowledge the chat when they come in, like, you know, Marvin came in, so I want to make sure that Marvin know that we, you know, we got love for him, and welcome back, Real Money, my nephew, come on in. You know what I'm saying? And
no,
not
I
for
agree.
the week and all that. You know, I just acknowledge.
No, I agree, and that's what I was saying. So basically, what I was saying was, whoever is in the chat, if you don't like what we're saying or if you disagree, feel free to come on. I'm just saying that because I can't read everything, and then I think, and then I was actually going to respond to what, you know, someone said, but basically it's like, yeah, someone came on, it was like, oh, but like you said, you can't read everything because you and I can't have a discussion, or ADP can't have an argument with somebody that's texting while we're talking. Either we got to get off, or they gotta come on. You know, so it doesn't really work that way. So, but all these people out there that's saying that, if they're out there, you know, feel free. We can have that discussion, because the thing is, and we talked about this the other day, Raven is a threat. Now, whether she's a threat periodically or situationally, or whether she's a threat where she'll be benched, or whether she's a threat to where they'll say she's quote unquote injured again, the season has to play itself out. None of us knows. But one thing we do know, it looks like Clark has not improved her game. She has not worked on her game. So if Raven is what we think she is, and then we got to be fair with Raven too. That was a preseason game. You know, her next preseason game, she can score 2 points and have 2 assists and have 5 turnovers. We don't know. Now, if Clark has another 2 for 10 game, you know, that still doesn't necessarily mean anything. We got to let the first 10 game play itself out, you know, just to get a feel on what's happening for the season. But yeah, but yes, you're right, bro, Claude. The Jason Whitlocks, the Mick Talks Hoops, the Adrian Ross and all these people. Yeah, they trying to start a mutiny over there, saying that. As a matter of fact, that guy Fulani, he did a video. No joke, y'all. Chat. I'm not making this up. There was like some old white woman that was like 60 years old. She did a video for like 22 minutes complaining that basically Raven was there to sabotage Cece, and translation, because of all her defaults, Raven's going to take advantage of it, and they're going to try to get rid of her because Stephanie White doesn't really like her. Now, mind you, this woman could have been paid $1,000 to say that. I don't know, but obviously, if you have like grandmas that are talking like that, then yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, and they're really trying to, you know, start that up, because, you know, Miss D, I think this out.
Now you didn't know what I was about to do. Now check it out, how this lady leans into what you was just saying. Watch. Okay. You were just bringing it up. Look, watch
Raven Johnson was somebody who impressed me so much in this preseason game. She played with so much confidence. She played great on defense. If you're a 5'8", 5'9" guard in the W, you have to have something special. You have to have something very special about your game and very unique, or you will not have a long career in the W. I think Raven Johnson has that. Her tenacity on defense, her athleticism, her speed, and the fact that her wingspan is much longer than 5'8". I was so impressed. Also, not only just with her athleticism, but her basketball IQ on the defensive end, because that is something that makes a great defender. Even if she's getting beat off the dribble, she knows how to beat that player to the spot. Or we saw with some of the shots that she did block, she's able to get to that spot, contort her body, and block the shot without fouling. And those are things that they take a lot of basketball IQ. That's pushing players to a certain spot that you know that you can get to, and you can kind of bait them and be able to get the ball back. And so I feel like for a rookie to come out there and play with the kind of motor that she played with, the confidence, the aggression, she just showed that she is going to be a great asset for this Indiana Fever team. And I think, you know, when it comes to playing against some of these teams like the Las Vegas Aces, like the Atlanta Dream, like the Los Angeles Sparks, even like the Chicago Sky, where they have these really dominant guards, Raven's going to be a great asset for the Fever in guarding some of those positions. So overall, I was so impressed with her. I think she's going to thrive with the Fever. And it also seems like the chemistry is fine. The locker room is fine, which is like I told you guys when Raven Johnson was drafted to the Fever. They are all professionals. They will get over it. So as long as there is time on the court for Raven, she proved that in her first preseason game. I think she's going to fit in really, really well.
Listen, this is one of the Caitlin Clarkers.
Isn't that Rachel D'Amelia, whatever her name is?
No, that's not right. This is not Rachel, but she's the Clarker though. This girl, you see, she got CC on her thing. This is Courtside Club. This is Courtside Club. So she's a CC head. You got what I'm saying? That's right. She wins. You see, she wins throwing tomatoes at her. She's a Caitlin Clarker, and she was saying, if you go back on her, we ain't going to give her no more clicks. But she was saying that it was an idiotic thing to get Raven Johnson. What me and ADP was pushing people off of, man. Like, y'all ain't even seen the girl play. Y'all ain't even seen her play professionally. You ain't even watched her in college. You don't know what she went through. You don't know how she's overcame obstacles. You don't know.
Claude, college, 90% of these people didn't watch the NCAA. How you expect them to know that?
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying those things that she has, the quality that she has, none of these people that was talking about Raven Johnson was going to be a bust. It's really, really wrong. And it was based off of a racial type of energy from that little small group that you was talking about. But the other ones, like KTV and all of them paid ones, they gonna knock Raven anyway. So then you got the people that are not institutionalized and just regular raw Indiana Fever fans. They like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. This girl could play defense. She don't turn over the ball like that. She can actually shoot the ball. She passes with a high IQ. She can slash. She very, very fast. Wait a minute. Let's read it. Let's see what she got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what, bro, Claude?
No, they ain't trying to see what she got. They trying to see if she gonna fail.
Yeah.
You know, people like that need to stay on that side. She full of mess, that lady that you just played. Yeah. Watch the minute Raven do anything wrong, she gonna be that same person to come and be against Raven.
Yeah, they definitely gonna come after her.
That two-faced, I don't like that type of stuff. You got
Yeah, but you know what, bro, Claude? Just like with Angel, I think a lot of those people who feared Raven, they also feared her because they felt that it could affect CeCe's time. Because if you read enough of these comments or listen to enough of these people, and I'm sure a lot of people in the chat know, all they care about, these type of people we're talking about, is whether or not she gets 20 points and 10 assists, and if the team loses and she quote unquote gets to play her game, that's all they care about, as long as she gets to play her game. So bringing in Raven and having Raven, let's say, score 8 points and get 8 assists and play great defense, and they win the game, while CeCe sits on the bench or plays the wing, even, that's a problem. They're not gonna like that. And the $1 million question, and it's so funny because this could be another soap opera that the league can promote. But because the league is protecting her so much, nobody on ESPN or Yahoo or whoever can discuss this. But can you imagine if the soap opera and the drama was, is Raven going to take over for CeCe, and or is CeCe going to play the wing? Because in 2 years in the league, she still does not know how to play off the ball and or refuses to play off the ball. But Stephanie White has insulted her this year already and said that, Kelsey Mitchell's the only player on the team that can create their own shot. She said that, she has no explosion and she has to push off. And she said all of these things culminating, this is why we want her to play off the ball, because she can't create her own shot. She didn't insult her by saying 6 turnovers a game and stuff like that, even though this was an insult, but it was a lesser insult than to say she's a turnover machine. She can't think in the half court. She's not instinctive in the half court. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She didn't say all that. She just basically said Kelsey Mitchell is her best player. She's her best. She's the only player that can create her own shot. And they need to have CeCe off the ball, running behind screens and so forth like that, because she's not strong enough, fast enough, big enough, or explosive enough to create her own shot. So after Stephanie said that, bro, Claude, And then when Raven gets drafted, these people started freaking out. So it's kind of like what you said. You had one half that said this is great because we need her, because they know CeCe's trash. They know CeCe's trash. So you had another group that said that's great. But then you had another, and for those in the audience, if you don't agree, you can come on the link and we can have this discussion about the dumpster juice. We can have this discussion. Or next time, as Bro Claude said, just use code word dumpster juice. Next time, code word dumpster juice. Tell me that and I'll remember, okay?
Okay, let me get the money.
MSL, you know what it's like, right? If I gave you some toilet paper and it run out, what they gonna do? They're gonna find somebody else to wipe their poop, right?
But let us be fair, right?
Let me give a shout out to AC Chi-Town Cal.
Go ahead,
for the $5 super chat. He said, y'all listen to the same people that said Angel would be cut. That's true. They did say that. They said the same people. That girl in particular said that Angel.
Adrian Ross, or the one that you just played?
No, that wasn't Adrian Ross.
No, I know Adrian Ross is black. I'm asking you. Who said it.
Oh, Adrian Ross said that. Adrian Ross.
She a hater though. She a straight up hater.
This girl that you just saw, she said it, and the girl that the black girl that said she's us.
Because they all on payroll.
What's up? What's up?
See, I can say this and not worry about being sued because I know it's true.
Yeah, I'm just saying allegedly.
Yeah, you can say what you want to say. I got that because it's your show. But I'm telling you, they on payroll.
Right. I don't know what MSA knows.
Bro, Claude, you know, it's a lot of times when I'll talk, I'll say, this I don't know, I heard, this is this. I'll qualify it, right? Or I'll explain why I'm saying what I'm saying. But the way the internet works, them folks is on payroll. That's why I'm telling you. I'm not saying they all on payroll, but most of them are on payroll. If you understand how marketing works, the internet works, PR works, etc. Some of them I would assume, see, I'm using the word assume. Some of them I would assume come directly from PR companies. And some of the people who we think are presenters are actually work for PR companies who are working for certain people. You can tell by just how they look, by how they talk, and what they say. Because I've been in business long enough to see this stuff a mile away. But that's another story.
Loose ball. The year before last, loose ball. ADP will pay bear witness. Miss Ross said that Angel was not supposed to even make the team.
Okay, bro,
and we talked about it. Hold on a second. Hold on. We talked about it, loose ball, on Brother K-Sap's show that Adrian Ross said the year before last that most 7 picks, listen, so you might remember. She said most 7th picks will not make the team. So she don't think that Angel, all of the hoopla about Angel Reese, would even make the team. And this was during the preseason with the Chicago Sky the year before last, 2 years ago. This actual facts. It's not over feelings. She the one that claimed she know ball and she was doing all that.
Don't she even claim she a coach?
She said she coached the game. I'm just saying what she said, loose ball. Now, you could take it up with her. She gonna say she said it. Go on her show and ask her, did she say
I'm gonna show you why she on payroll, bro. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you an example of why she on payroll. Right? This one is an assumption, right? This one is an assumption, right? She actually did a video before Carl Smecko gave his first press conference. I'm not making this up. The video is still up. And I didn't watch the video because I'm not trying to give her clicks, but I did read the summation of the video and go through all the comments and what people said. And she actually made a video that basically said, do what you're told by Carl Smecko. You'll only be good if essentially you just rebound and that's it. right? And if I'm wrong, somebody in the chat tell me I'm wrong. But that's essentially what she said. And then I saw all the other Clarkie sites essentially saying the same thing. And then in the comment section, you saw in the comment section, people were just interrupting the chat saying, oh, all she needs to do is rebound. All she needs to do is rebound. Now, anyone who watched the Sky games or LSU games or Maryland games or Team Takeover games or St. Francis High School games, we all knew. AAU. Right, that's Team Takeover. Right, we all knew that she had way more to offer. So when they said that, I was like, that's dumb, that's stupid, because we all talked about what Smesco was going to do. Excuse me. Before, so then if you remember his first press conference, they asked him, what are you most excited about with Angel? And you remember what he said? He goes, we all know she's an elite rebounder, and that's great. But essentially, he was like, I don't want to talk about that. He was like, I want to talk about her ball handling. I want to talk about her decision making. I want to talk about her dribble penetration. I want to talk about her versatility. I want to talk about her on a pick and roll. All the stuff that every Angel or Sky fan or whoever where she played saw that for themselves. So Adrian Ross was 100% wrong. So Loose Ball said, just so you know, that she's a fan just like him. Well, obviously she's a fan. She damn sure ain't a coach, because if she was a coach, she would have known better. Just she's like when school teacher. He says she's a school teacher. Yeah, she a school teacher. She ain't no damn coach. The only thing she coaches is the meals that she eat in the morning. That's about it, right? But she don't coach no real people. So, and if you remember, Michelle Obama's brother, he said he watched on LSU, and remember what he said? He said, I can tell that you could see the court, that you could see the court, you knew what was happening, that you were smart, and that you can pass and you can handle the ball. And he said that he figured that out very quickly. And mind you, he is a real coach, not a fake coach like Adrian Ross. Right? He's a real coach, right? Because I think he coached, I don't want to say the team and be wrong, but I think he coached out west. I'll just say that. And now he's on the coaches committee and things like that. He deals with NIL, all that other stuff. So Adrian Ross was just flat out wrong. And she made a video, bro, Claude, before Smesco even made a comment about Angel. Tell me how that makes sense.
Well, that's what they do. But I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get up off of here because it's 2:22.
You mean we can't let the idiot Clarkies in?
No, hey,
we can't slap him around for a few seconds, bro, Claude.
Hey, no, Loose Ball got that covered. Loose Ball got
loose
that
ball
covered.
Come up. We can slap loose balls around.
No. Loose Ball handled the Clarkies for me.
Oh, okay. No. Let him come on the chat. Let him come on the chat.
Loose Ball all good with me. He a Indiana.
No, Loose Ball's cool. I don't have a problem with Loose Balls.
Yeah. So, but what I will say is that, this subject, y'all see how passionate we are.
But we can slap up them other ones though, bro, Claude, right? Can't we?
Oh, absolutely.
I understand you're a peaceful man, but I could slap them up for you.
No,
ADP, you don't mind if I slap up a couple, right?
You know what I mean? You could do, you know what I'm saying, in the name of.
But that's if they come on the link. If they don't come on the link, then we can't do nothing about it, right?
You already doing it with that knowledge. You ain't got nothing
with the knowledge that you do have, MSL. You already do it with that. So listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this tomorrow. Be on time. I'm gonna have a panel tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot there's a game tomorrow. Just joking.
Yeah, tomorrow is a game. The Crash Out Room is for members only. Come on and join me in the Crash Out Room. You can get up on the panel, say what you want to say, cuss, fuss, and discuss, because it's only for members only. It will not be shown to the public. This is a members only viewing. Tomorrow is the Crash Out Room, so I might be crashing out on whoever lost, or if they say something crazy or whatever go on in the gymnasium. But tomorrow is the Crash Out Room. It's for members only, so come over to the Crash Out Room tomorrow. Hey, what y'all need to do is go over to ADP, go over to ADP's channel.
ADP got a show tonight?
I don't know. You got a show tonight?
Oh no.
Oh no, she no, she not. Oh,
not tonight.
Hold on,
oh
y'all.
No.
I'm finna run this. I'm finna run this.
Hood soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
So, hey, y'all, listen. If it ain't about making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Put your business in the chat. If you know somebody with a business, put it in the chat. Go over to my website. My professional website is Steady Serv'n Sports ENT, and you can check out what's going on the website. Sister Bernadette got that on. Man, listen, y'all.
But Bro Claude, before you go,
yeah.
But Bro Claude, before you go, I have a question for you.
Okay, hold on. Let me get done with this promotion before.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
My Sister Bernadette, she gonna beat me and you up. You know, Sister Bernadette got them hands. You know, she on the south side of Chicago with them knuckles. Anyway, the promotion service. You go over to the promotional service. When you go over to the promotional service, it says need promotional service. Are you looking to boost your brand and reach a wider audience? Our sports podcasts and media channels offer the perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listener base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together and evaluate and elevate your marketing strategy. I wanted to put out evaluate there, but we're gonna do an evolution. When you come over here, I'm gonna help you do what I do and how I get it done. So y'all already know what type of business that I'm on and what type of, thing that I'm on. I say shout out to my sister Bernadette, and listen, and I thank her and indebted with y'all and showing y'all that, hey, we can make things happen too. And you see me, go over there, go to your Google. You know how Shaq say, Google me. God damn it. Forbes, BLK. I am in the editorial, Sister Bernadette Fredericks. Of course, you will see when marketing meets meaningful impact. That's me and my brother Edward, Bread House Butters, LLC. And they did a whole ad, editorial on me. This is ink that you can't take away. This is what it says about your brother, Claude Lanier, which that's my government name, and Edward Collar are the owners of Bread House Butters and Essential. Their dedication to improve the quality of life for people with skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis is truly inspiring. I started to take a closer look at these Chicago natives when they told me that they manufactured their own shea butter and lotions in-house, and not to save and outsource costs, but to generate the consistency, quality of their products. So we got a write-up in the Forbes, BLK, go check us out. You know what I'm saying? Your brother is growing. This is what it is. I know business. I know good business etiquette. I'm going to always try to elevate for us. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm asking for y'all to go over there, put your order in. Go order you some shea butter. Go to breadhousebutters.com. Breadhousebutters.com is the brand, and Gingerbread Man is the man. So, hey, listen, y'all, what you were saying, MSL, because I'm about to get up out of here.
No, I was just saying, what's the over and under, since if not Hillman is not playing, what's the over and under for Okad starting tomorrow?
She probably will start. She's starting.
I hope she does. Camilla would be a nice first. Welcome to the WNBA moment for her.
It's gonna be a welcome to the little sister, because it's Gamecock on Gamecock, right? So it's Gamecock on Gamecock.
And you know what? That should inspire Camilla to play hard, though, right?
Oh yeah, that should inspire her to play hard, because her little sister is coming to take her chain. And right. I don't know,
because you don't want to be showed up by the youngster.
Yeah, Pow over there too. You know what I'm saying? And then Alicia Gray. So, you know what I mean? Camilla didn't play with Alicia Gray and Pow.
Yeah, y'all South Carolina players just be oozing all over the place like goo, man.
Yeah. Hey, Dawn Staley got a good product. She got good merch. You know what I'm saying? She got good merch. I'm just waiting for Sanaa
Joyce?
Fagan is over there. I'm waiting for I'm waiting.
Who gonna guard Tessa? Who you talking about?
No, Bree Hall to get signed to a team this year.
Okay.
Bree Hall.
Okay.
I'm trying. Hopefully Bree Hall gets signed to somebody this year. I don't know if she in any other camps. I don't know, but I don't know what Bree Hall is doing. But I definitely want Bree Hall. You know what I mean? Don't give up your career, Bree. I know you got that smoke, but you know what I mean? Everybody else, brother, MSL is coming out with a whole bunch of smoke. You know what I mean? I
hope Okot starts tomorrow, man. I really do.
Yeah. So y'all listen, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Listen, y'all. Be a part of this channel, and you could be a bread maker. You know what is a bread maker, bro, Claude? Well, a bread maker, you know what I'm saying, is this. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker.
You got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at that girl, she looks so. Hey y'all, so be a part of the bread making crew. This is what we do. And
I was just talking about you, and then you cut the music off. You saw my last.
What you do. I thank you for what you've done, and I thank you for what you will do. Me, MSL, you're gonna see us, brother Nathan, brother Nate, and Brooklyn tomorrow. Y'all gonna come over to the crash out room and chill out with us.
That'll be hilarious.
Listen, you gonna crash the hell out. You can say what all you want to say. I won't even stop you, because I'm gonna crash out too. I'm just saying, this is so much.
They gonna be talking in Spanish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be talking in Spanish and stuff. Y'all know he gonna be like,
coming Brooklyn style.
Right. So the thing is, y'all, listen, I'm asking for you guys to share this channel, share this. She said, I'm not a member. I'm a member over there on your channel. What you talking about? Go look. Anyway, or if my membership went out, I'm gonna be another member. Say, so I won't be there. You gonna be there and be square. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all. We gave a good show again tonight. Thank my panel, ADP and MSL, for always dropping the ballistics. And I leave as I came with another banger.
It's not about winning. It's not about winning tomorrow, AC.
It's not about winning. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, listen, everybody, it's gonna be like this tomorrow. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. I'm hearing fake suckers talk about they want war. You don't want none coming from the soldiers, boy. Better be cool, sit down and just chill. You don't wanna see me out on the battlefield. I rip tracks up for a damn living. Beat them whole like a piece of pound Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Killer's Terror Dome. Get ready, cause daddy's home.